speed versus quality. In my full-time job, I'm working for a startup that's in the construction industry, and over there it's just like quality is the most important thing. Meanwhile, I also try and do side projects. I'm kind of in this like indie hacker Twitter space, and over there it's just like speed, speed, speed. Um, so I oftentimes find myself kind of wondering, like, should I be moving faster? Should I be making my things better to stand out more? And tried to formulate my thoughts on this today, and I came up with a few things. For one, can you compensate for a lack of speed or lack of quality at a later date? So the funny thing is, with speed, you can never ever compensate for a lack of speed, right? You can't regain lost time. With a lack of quality, sometimes you can compensate for it. Later on, you can release a V2, you can fix issues, you can apologize. But sometimes you can't, right? Like obviously, if you're building if you're doing construction, you can't just like improve a sloppy job easily. You kind of have to tear down and start over. And if you're, I don't know, building life-saving equipment, if somebody dies because the quality wasn't good enough, you can't compensate for it. So on those lines, like you have to think about like what's at stake, and your reputation is always at stake. However, that doesn't always necessarily matter, right? Like if you're working with the same people repeatedly, then your reputation really matters. If you keep delivering low quality stuff, people are going to stop seeing you as reliable, and it's hard to make up for that. But if you're just creating content and throwing it out in the world and just seeing what sticks, and who knows who's seeing it, it's probably different people most of the time. In that case, then obviously your reputation being at stake, it's not a big deal. One last point I think that is in favor of speed is that speed can kind of create quality. It can improve quality over time. Doing things faster, having a shorter sort of feedback loop, it definitely helps you like improve whatever that thing is that you're doing, much faster. So it's like the old, parable of the 100 pots. And I'm finding the same thing is happening with my videos, actually. I had the first 50 days of this challenge just kind of putting out like a video very fast, no editing, no planning, and I just recently kind of decided to up the ante a little bit, to improve the quality, do a little bit of planning, and I actually like have learned some things in that process to make it worth kind of increasing the effort and the time investment. Anyway, that's the video. I know it's a lot longer than 100 seconds today, but I wanted to try exploring a topic that's been on my mind a lot lately. So let me know what you think, actually. I would love to hear other people's opinions on this speed versus quality debate, because it's obviously like, a decision you have to make every single time you do anything. So yeah, let me know.